So, my boys, you arrived with another ship. You were on board the Iron Dog with your own crew and accompanied by Captain Pale, an all good companion, pal, possibly a business partner of yours. And those two brigantines of yours crossed that eldritch storm that surrounds this cursed island that nobody came back from. And but somewhat there was a map out that found itself in the world in the Caribbean, and that map fell in your hands, and that's how you got yourself there. You crossed the storm successfully, although you lost kind of like half the crew. And Captain Lame's crew basically, they foundered and sunk, but came back as zombies, and you had a fight with them. Captain Lame claimed for a while the treasure map, but a kraken, you both nearly died. The whole fight basically happened as Raphe was asleep, knocked down. Captain FitzRalph was beheaded, but came back. He fell into some kind of magic coral, living sort of like deep one spirits thing, and came back as a coral humanoid with a zombie head. Just as the Kraken decided to intervene and settle the score for everyone involved, and you managed to escape along with Pat the Pirate, your quartermaster, and Lotran, your young recruit, the youngest recruit. So basically the most experienced and the most rookie crew members of the ship. You landed. There was this story. Captain Pat the Pirate, of course, was a bit dodgy. He wanted to hide the map for himself. Never really had a plan any more than that in mind. You spotted him quickly. Then you landed. Captain FitzRalph is a good soul. Huh? You forgave the man, gave him a second chance, bidding on the fact that you will need most of the crew to survive this adventure, and so you didn't torture, execute the man, chop him into pieces. However you do things, cooked him, eat him alive, Captain. So you all landed, the four of you landed on that black volcanic sand beach, had a couple adventures there, trying to figure out what way to go, how to read the map, and such, fell into swamps and moving sands, were attacked by sentient hive vines, met talking monkeys, talking parrots, explored Spanish derelict, found a rapier, were attacked by piranhas, all sorts of things. And you had a good drink as well, of course, during the somewhat ritualistic night that you had on St. John's night, on top of that rocky piers overlooking the jungle. You all went you were all pretty gay that night, and Captain FitzRalph found himself, you all more or less hallucinated that night. Finally found Captain FitzRalph alone somewhere in a lagoon. You had to make some detours, and there was this Lotran, the young recruit, let loose a homing pigeon, stating that he was calling for help from Tortuga. Nobody really believed that. Captain didn't believe it as any, and the guy was executed quite quickly. He tried to make for an escape, but you caught up with him, and he was stabbed 17 times just to make sure he was dead. Then you continued on your way. You had figured out the riddle. You aligned the 18 crosses with the constellation of the bear. The moon showed, and voila, hopefully the moon showed where the treasure is buried. In the middle of that mountain range that seems to form around like a half a circle of sort, or as if there was possibly some kind of volcano down there, up there, because it's pretty high up in the mountains. Those volcanic mountains, pretty steep on the western side of that island, of Jaguar Island. That's us, pretty much. You are now, it's evening. You're camped on, let's go back to the map. Where's the map? Jaguar Island map. There you go. It's taking a while to load. So you camped at the edge of the first plateau that will climb, that forms a kind of like the first step towards those mountains. Around here, it's a good, I don't know, I'd say it's a good 15-20 miles to reach from the coast to your position, and there is another 10 miles or so, but not taking into account the verticality. Yeah, now you're going to go up. First, there is a series of red rock hills, and you don't know what's next. It's just red hills. You passed a sort of a savanna looking behind you is an open plains, open savanna. As you exited the jungle about in the middle of the map, and the last 5 miles or so were made of open plains that led to the foot of this first plateau, this first red rock plateau that will lead further up into the mountains. So that's us. It's evening, nice Disney sunset falling on the atop the savannah with the jungle beyond, and to the west, ahead of you, you just see the dark red burgundy shapes of those hills that goes into, that wallows up and up and up. So that's it for the recap. Any question?
The hills, like these red rock hills, are to the east of us, right?
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Anything you want to discuss during that evening before we spend the night near those red rock cliffs and hills, let's say? You have this sunset falling down. The sky is purple. You can see actually peeping through the constellation of the bear already. The moon is just coming up. Nice orangey, humongous moon coming right. She's coming above this. And during the night, I think there is this. From your vantage point, you can see above westward and southward above the jungle, and across beyond the sea, there is this wall of eldritch storm raging even through the night non-stop, and those flashing green and violet lightning going all across the island, all around the island. Yeah. And the moon just shows up above that wall, that towering wall of eldritch storm, and you guys are there. Do you want to discuss anything?
We're never going to get off this island.
I mean, we knew when we came that nobody has ever come back from it, so
Yeah.
that's, one problem at a time. Let's find a treasure and then let's figure out how we leave the place. By the way, do you think the pigeon ever managed to cross this storm?
I don't know.
That's a good
Do
question.
you think I should have tried to?
Says Pat.
If I was
Yeah.
a pigeon, I'd go back. I'd stay here. No doubt.
I'm hoping that's what happened. I'm starting to regret I didn't shoot it when our friend released it.
Well, remember that you wagered against me? Huh? I mean, a certain...
Well, I mean, you did try to betray us.
Well, I mean, yes, I admit it already. But that's the old days. Now we're good pals. Now it's been a while we're together. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It feels like when you're a pirate, you can't really trust anybody.
You know, when you've been marooned on an island for 6 years like me, you have a hard time trusting anyone. You know, I'm just saying. How about you, Captain?
It's good you didn't lose your sanity there.
I wasn't in the best of shapes. Fucking monkeys helped, but well.
But did you say fucking monkeys helped?
Just until a certain point, after I realized how insane that is truly.
I'm a zombie. I can't do that anymore.
This is this weird laughter that comes from an age past of this man's past life. Like, sounds absolutely weird. And there is something that echoes, that mingles with the echo of his laughter, that rumbles and bounce from hill to hill, going up, as if something else was. There was another sound. There was some kind of another sound, a voice, something else mingled with that laughter of his. And he Pat the pirate stops laughing. Just, you hear that?
Do we hear it as well, or is it in his head?
No, there was something. There was something. It's indefined. You could not really define what it was. Another sound. Was
Which
it like,
direction?
say?
Which direction?
It came from the hills. It came from the direction you're headed toward.
We'll head toward it and see what it is.
Oh,
Are we
Captain, no,
making camp
no,
for the night, or?
let's stay. Please, no, Captain, don't go. Night is upon us. I mean, I beg you, like, let's stick together. You're a fierce warrior. You saved my life already. A few times. I don't want to lose you. And be marooned here forever. Not just only 6
Okay.
years. And fuck talking monkeys. On my own.
We'll rest today and then in the morning we'll go and check it out.
I guess, yes.
And I guess ghosts are way less scary during the day than the night, so let's wait for the morning.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You're an Englishman, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you too, yeah? Raphe?
Yeah,
All right.
I am.
I see. Yeah. Why, me too. Yeah. Ghost stories. Yeah, we know a bit about ghosts in England. Enfin, I'm never setting foot again in that cursed island. Fucking England.
Well, let's see. Maybe it's better than a haunted island like this one.
No, I don't know.
If this one is haunted, I don't know. Still,
I don't know about that.
Just hearing sounds.
Maybe we all go to Jamaica or something.
Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah, but Jamaica is British too. Fucking hell. It is.
Yeah, but if we go somewhere else, we'll be executed as pirates.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna head off after we're done with this. I'm gonna head off. We're done and rich, of course. I'm gonna head off to Nassau. Seems like the best spot. Tortuga seems a bit weird. I don't know if I can trust anyone from there. They look very opportunistic over there. But Nassau seems like, the Republic of Pirates. Like, seems like heaven on earth.
I'm already dead, so it's better than me.
You have the eternity ahead of you. What
Yeah.
do we do with that?
That's right. Well, last I was there, I saw mutants over there. I saw them. Nassau is different. Such a place, man. Like, girls with 3 titties and stuff. Or, like, merfolks and all sorts of crazy people. And, they run businesses there, they do stuff. They talk. They exchange, blah, Nah, so this is the real deal. Tortuga. Anyway, if there is help coming from Tortuga, I wouldn't bet this is exactly the kind of help we're looking for. He's carving his peg leg with the dagger, he's just carving. And you look at what he's doing, and he's carving a jaguar head on his leg. And
Tell me, Pat, why did you choose to carve a jaguar on your leg?
well, this is just, isn't it Jaguar Island we're sitting our asses onto? Little
Please, indeed. I was just
souvenir.
curious.
Evening
Wait,
goes
did you work for Captain Jaguar?
For Captain who?
Jaguar?
Nah, never met the guy. He's a legend. I don't know who he was. Don't even know if he was a man or an actual jaguar. Some say I don't know, he was a collectioner. Some say he was an actual jaguar. Some say he was just a pirate that hid his treasure here. No idea, man, who this man was, if he was a man. Anyway, we're gonna soon...
Are you Captain Jaguar?
Say again?
Are you Captain Jaguar?
Yeah, I wish I was. I wish I could tell you where the treasure is right now.
So the evening passes by. Well, you take turns. You keep watch. It's just nice, quiet, nice breeze. The moon is high, lurking on you.
Can we rest?
You rest. You regain a d6 HP each. Roll a d6 each of you in case you need to recover some lost HP.
There's a rest button which does the devil look and everything,
Alright.
so maybe we can just do that.
Yeah, perfect. Click on the rest button on your character sheet. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No food and drink, right?
I guess we have food and drink, otherwise we don't get life back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think the only problem is that you're running short on water. But you have rations of edible food. That won't be a problem, but water may become an issue in the coming days. So no weird echo, tearing the night apart. No weird noise, no roars, no growl. Nothing really too threatening shows up, and just this weird sensation that you're heading towards the most dangerous place that you've possibly ever attempted to tread upon. And morning comes. From the east, you will be in the shadow for most of the morning, as the mountains. I guess you break camp and you set out, yeah, as soon as possible, somewhat. Yeah. At just right before dawn, you're already packed, ready to go. Pat woke up early, obsessed with his Jaguar carving. Was fixing a few details before setting out, and you head off towards eastward, and you climb hills after hills of rough, hard red stone that just look purple at this point, at this moment of the day, where the sun just rises far away beyond these mountains, and it's one hill after the next, and the next ridge, and the next ridge, and there is always, you think you're going to reach some kind of plateau, and it's yet again another ridge. And there is less and less vegetation, and just a couple of dry brushes and gnarly trees and whatnot, and all sorts of early morning animals, you know, that just run between the rocks and whatnot, late bats and stuff like that. And you already see. It's weird because you're in the shade, you're in this dark purple burgundy environment, and above you see a blue sky, and you see the shine, the gold and silvery shine of eagles that are you know, hit by the sunshine at the altitude they're flying at, and you see them already like beginning their hunt. You reach a couple of plateaus like that. It's gonna be really just a trek. Just a long, exhausting, monotonous trek. Just filled with hope and disappointments, because every time you crest the next ridge, you think you've made it to that plateau. And it's just the next step and the next step. And when evening comes, you don't think you've made more than possibly, I don't know, 5 miles eastward on an horizontal, you know, on a bird fly kind of like. But you climbed possibly, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 2 miles, like very high. And the air begins to be different, it starts to be different. There is still really, but you arrive at evening, finally on that plateau, and with taller trees scattered, strewn at a fair distance from each other. It's a very open sort of plateau, rocky, flat, and you can see the like to the south and to the north, and in front of you to the east, you're basically facing a horseshoe of a mountain range that climbs yet further up. And those mountain tops are bathing in clouds that are you know, just trapped in that horseshoe, sort of volcanic. You have the feeling that somewhat this looks like an ancient, enormous volcano, and you're about to go inside, in the middle of that formation. If there is a crater or what in the middle, you wouldn't be surprised. And it's evening, and there's no water. You run out of water. But there is this pond. You make it to some kind of oasis. And there's this pond. That would be a perfect spot. Captain, what do you think? Let's stop here for the night.
Okay. Just get some water out of the pond.
Sounds good to me. And he rushes
Do we trust the
to the
water?
water. Say?
Do we trust the water?
You
Can we
trust every woman?
maybe,
He starts to drink.
Yeah, we don't have any choice.
I
Nick?
mean, I'm just thinking what we do when there's some like water we're not sure about. You know, we
Okay.
can just light up a fire and then cook the water, boil it before we drink it. Like,
Yeah,
it
that-
might not be perfect, but it might already help.
Yeah.
Because spawns are quite stale, so they might not be, you know, excellent.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You okay, Pat?
Yeah. I just make the fire.
So I guess meanwhile I'm trying to boil some water.
Yeah, good. You two boil enough water for the next couple days. Make sure that you drink only that boiled water. How do you go about your evening?
One person keeps watch and the rest rest, I guess. Any rum left?
Good question, Captain. I've known. I'm out. Gosh,
Yeah, I'm
Captain.
guessing all the rum we collected we had on that one evening.
Shit.
I'm guessing I'm pretty tired after the whole day trekking, you know, through the hills or what, so probably calling it an early night as well and just retiring.
All right.
I'll keep watch.
You hear the what do eagles do? They just cow? No, they don't really cow. You know, the cry, you hear the cry of
Maybe
eagles
something.
in the mountains. As you look around you, you see those mountain tops, and you see dots in the sky. This time they are pink dots against indigo sky as the evening sets in. You know that those pink dots in the sky are eagles, and you hear their cry, you know. Yeah. And you feel kind of lonely and exposed in the middle of that high plateau. And again, something echoes from beyond. You know, you can't see further east, you know. It certainly comes from the east. You don't know, it reverberates. You have the feeling that, is there many of them? What is it? It's coming from the north, the south, the east. Some kind of animal cry of sort.
Can I go investigate it?
That you can take, you know, a couple paces and just look around, you know, have a feel. You open your ears, you keep silent and you open your ears. It's gone again.
Keep your gun ready.
Of course.
All right. My musket is loaded.
Your musket.
And you keep watch during the
We
night.
just
Yeah.
Now I was wondering if we just, all wait there with like our guns drawn.
I guess
just
that will last for a
looking
while.
around.
That will last for a while
Yeah.
until you realize that there is no threat. Actual threatening happening. Just this time
Is
the
there a rock or something on the ground?
there are rocks at like 5 miles north, 5 miles to the west, to the east, 5 miles to the south. Sort of like entering this middle plateau between the mountains. And yes, they are really like a rocky slants, slopes, and those as well are not bare, they're forested. Mm-hmm.
Can I throw a rock at the sound?
You can throw a rock at the night. You throw a rock at the
Yeah, to see
night.
if it comes back.
Yes. You throw that rock, you just hear the thump. Boom. Nothing responds. Come on, you giving me the chills now, Captain. Come back, please, Captain. Stay with us.
Something there. It might kill us while we sleep.
I won't. I'll keep up. I'll keep awake. I'll stay up all night. Stay up all night. I'll prove I'm a good pal. I'm a responsible crewmate. I may not prove. I'll do this. I'll do this for us.
Keep your flintlocks ready. Your pistols ready.
Sure thing, mate. Captain, sorry. Is that it? Do you do anything else? Do you leave him alone to keep watch for the night?
All three of us have to stay awake because,
I was hoping I could sleep.
you can sleep, I guess.
It's all right if Captain does not stay awake. I stay awake.
Because something out there. Something out there,
Captain, I listen to your orders. Of course, I stay awake.
Do you have torches or anything?
Has anyone any torches in their inventory? I don't think so.
I don't think
I do have one. Yeah, I do have
You
one.
do?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. In your backpack, 7 out of 10. A whetstone, at the pirate's peg leg, a round of 9 shots, torch, exquisite smoke meat. By the way, you can. I think there were some lizards, on this high plateau that you collected during the day.
Can I do some
so
cooking?
you can have another D4 ration of your special exquisite meat.
Okay, let me run that. Okay, that doesn't do anything. D4 meat. Oh, and it's a one.
Yeah. Well, small lizards, salamanders.
Yeah. Yeah, so I do have a torch if you want, Captain.
Okay. Can I borrow it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'll try to slide it to you. I don't think I can do that. I can't put stuff in your bag.
Keep your rifle ready, though.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, Raphe, you take a moment to rest. Yeah, you sleep indeed.
I mean, I told the captain I wouldn't, but probably I'm too tired and I fall asleep anyway.
Okay, Captain, roll for toughness, please.
Okay.
See if you stay awake. You do. You do. And for too long. And you just feel like you're taking roots, you know? So you go stretch your legs, you know, you brandish your torch and you go around in circles. You spend the night like that, agonizing about some supposedly threat that's lurking, but in the morning everything is fine. Come back to the camp. What do you do? The two of them are sleeping. Purple morning again. You're a bit higher now, so the sun comes up quicker from the
Wake
east.
them up.
You wake them up?
Yeah. I give him back his torch.
Yeah,
Sorry, I fell asleep, Captain.
Your torch is consumed. It's gone. No more
Okay.
torch.
I'll remove it.
Pat isn't waking up.
Oh.
Shouldn't have drunk the water. Is he alive or can we check? I'll go and check.
He's alive.
Okay.
Fever.
Do you think any of these healing things that we have will affect the disease in any way? Or? I guess it's good for him to eat anyway, so I can give him some of the meat.
Yeah.
Unless you want to try this ritual of yours.
Now
I'll
the
give you one of the
rituals are
meat
not
then.
exactly fitting.
There's one that heals, but it makes him older.
Oh, that's right.
He's not a creature, is he?
Obfuscate time. Yeah. Yeah, you can fix him that way. You can cast obfuscate
He's a
time on
creature?
him. It's your ritual.
Okay, I'll cast it.
Wait. Before you cast it, do you cast it like this or do you prepare to cast it? Because in the rules, the longer you take to prepare it, the easier it is to cast
Ah,
the ritual.
oh man. Yeah, but I guess you have
So
the
that's why
time, huh?
Yeah, I can prepare.
So it says here, for example, if you take 1 hour to prepare, the D4 is reduced by 4. So instead of 12, it would be 8 or whatever.
Okay, I'll take an hour to prepare.
Yes. Okay. Roll spirit then. How does it look? What do you do to cast that ritual? For 1 hour, you do something, you know, arcane-y.
I just think about the ritual, I guess.
You like chant or do something like that, or
Some chant comes out of my mouth. I'm thinking, but you know, it when you think about it, some chant comes out of your mouth, you know, like because I'm not a magician, but you know, like I can think about it and because I have this in me. Okay.
like it's coming out of your mouth, but it's not you saying it.
It's not me saying it.
Nice. Okay. That spirit hums through you for an hour or so. Till at some point you get such a headache. And that you just that link breaks and you stop chanting. And you see Pat he's awake. He just looked past you, kind of like through you. I'd be good, Captain. I'm all right. And he stands on his peg leg. Maybe I just need a stick now. I think a stick would help. Let me grab a stick.
Do you want another peg leg? I have one in my backpack.
Yeah, please, find me a stick. Let's go. It's gonna be easier with that
Is there
stick.
still trees around us, or
Yeah,
said
there
it
are a
was getting...
couple of tall trees, yeah, and gnarly trees and stuff. You can manage. You'll manage to quickly find a walking stick.
Is he actually feeling better or what? Because I guess the ritual then didn't work,
Well,
right?
if he's not, he's acting well.
Okay.
Can I carry
Then
that?
I'll keep my meat.
You want to carry him?
Probably then I'll look around trying to...
Yeah, carry him.
Well, meanwhile, I look around trying to find some sticks for him.
Okay. Okay. You set out.
Just breaking random branches or...
So you break camp, you set out and find a walking stick on the way. Pat is as heavy as he's ever been, heavier than he's ever been. Pat is as if he was just, soaked with, he's just like a lump. And breathing heavily, he feels stiff, and he's like, yeah, that way. Yeah. Sorry, Captain, just having a bit of fun. We'll be good. We're almost there. The treasure awaits us. The sun is high already. You feel like in the middle of a desert of some kind. The rock turns black. The plateau becomes more and more uneven and treacherous. There is no track, no trail, no road, no sign of life. Only vultures flying in the sky. Little, fidgety animals just going from one hole to the next, from one rock to the next. Everything is very bare. The mountains around you, very foreboding and looming dark. The sun is cracking hot. Roll toughness, please, Captain. Or lose D6 HP.
Only the captain.
Okay, lose D6 HP times 2. I don't know why yet, but I'll tell you. Roll a D6.
Is it only the captain or should I roll as well?
No, just him. Because he carries Pat.
Even though we found some stick for Pat.
Yeah, let's say that you at some point, let's say that you had trouble finding that stick, that bloody stick, and you had to walk for an hour or two with Pat on the back. And as you arrive, you're just about to, hey, I got the stick or whatnot, And Captain FitzRalph, you make a false step. You trip, and you just hurt yourself. You bruise yourself, strain your ankle, fall to the side. Pat falls like a dead stone. You lose 10 HP, Captain. As now your leg feels sore like hell. Say again?
No, I guess those were the 10 HP you lost.
Yeah,
you don't lose.
No, you now, right now, just once. You sprung your ankle. You spring your ankle, and it begins to swallow a lot and quickly, and you feel this pumping action in your leg. You feel the pain just go like zit, zit, zit. And Pat is like, oh fucking hell, and his head is like, like he had a big bruise on the head, and he felt badly. his shoulder is painful, like, you know, I can't move my. And he tries to vomit. He can't. He's dry. Like a cat, you know, like like the cats they do.
I think it's time for mercy killing.
All right.
Time for
I
what?
was about to suggest we can give him some of our food and water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's midday.
But Captain wants to.
Captain wants to cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I was suggesting that we could give him some of our food and water, but Captain wants to do some mercy killing.
You want to get rid of Pat the Pirate?
He can't. He's not gonna make it. I don't want him to suffer.
Oh.
Just a fever.
Poor man just became a burden, too much of a burden all of a sudden. Okay, so you make a.
I'll be good, Captain.
And he kind of like he stops moving and he sees you walking towards him in a foreboding manner.
What's up? I'm good. Captain, don't look at me with those eyes. I know those eyes, Captain. Nice swim.
I'm sorry, Pat. I'm sorry, Pat. And then I put my rapier on his neck.
Wait, what you gonna do without me? I'm an asset. Truly, I'm the answer to everything. I'm just, you see, like I'm Peg-Leg Jaguar. I'm the man. I'm your man. Don't do that.
He starts to have like blood running from, you know, just you pressing with your rapier.
You're not gonna. Can you shoot him? Because I don't want to cut him or anything. I don't want to hurt him. I want him to die like peacefully.
But, Captain, should we try to maybe just give him a bit more food and water and wait a day to see if he recovers from the disease?
Okay.
Like, literally, he's been sick for 2 hours and you want to cut his throat.
Okay, give him some food and water.
I like
I'll give him one of our meat. There you go, Pat.
Yeah, and that meat is so well prepared, just dry to its pure essence. Like it's just protein bar, like, and it's just shockingly energizing. And after half an hour, just he goes slowly, you know, he sucks it, you know, like he's delecting, and something really pops back in. He looks very concerned in the direction of Mr. FitzRalph.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to be concerned as well because our captain has already stabbed one of the members 17 times and he was about to cut the throat of another. I will start to keep an eye open at night, I think.
For yourself, yeah, for your own
mercy
sake.
killing.
He just needed a bit of food.
But the pirate stands up on his 3 legs, 2 wooden legs, and one still made of bone and flesh and leather, and doesn't even wait for any signal from anyone. He just, you know, intrepidly, you know, forcibly, like, you know, heads east. And, you know, he goes like, you know, and he's already kind of like 30 paces away ahead of you. And suddenly, phew, the guy just fell beyond you into something.
We'll risk him.
Can we approach carefully to just see like what he fell into?
You approach, kind of rush and steadily just slow down and approach carefully around the distance where you saw him last, and you find yourself all of a sudden at the edge of a cliff. It's very slanted slope. It's not just like rushing down, falling down, but it's like a very abrupt, steep slope that runs down, and there is an entire, like, couldn't see that before, but is it, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 miles wide crater in the middle of that of it all, surrounded by the mountain. This high plateau is just crumbled into a crater that just falls steeply down for maybe, you don't know, 2 miles at least further down, and it's a jungle. It's a bowl of verdant, lush jungle, and you can. There is a roar. There is just it's teeming with life. You can hear just waterfalls. You can hear streams. You can hear macaw, parrots, birds, animals, monkeys, all life on Earth is there in this drum inside that rim, and it forms that bowl. And this is it. This is just a velvet of jungle inside that bowl. And he slipped, tripped and fell, and there are already like tall typically the jungle Amazon Caribbean type jungle trees already that have climbed nearly as high, not as high as the edge of the cliff, so you couldn't see the trees are coming, but voila, soon, like 10-15 meters below, it's already the jungle, and the guy has fell somewhere down there.
Can we see him at all, or? Captain,
Can we go down there?
So just to be sure, where our map is pointing is somewhere in that crater, right?
Yeah.
It is basically the moon was as wide as that crater.
I see. Well. How do we find the treasure in the jungle, Captain?
Just go in and check it out.
Yeah, I guess there's no other option. Should we try to find Pat first?
Yeah.
So I guess we start going down there and shouting, Pat, where are you?
Nice. Let's take a quick break. You guys begin to scramble down that slope, slippery slope. You notice that the rocks on the ground turn to soil, and that makes for a slippery descent. And as you're just about to reach the eave of the upper fronts of that canopy and enter the jungle proper, you can feel the temperature is kind of dropping, and you you hear like a laughter from above, behind you, from where you came from.
Does it sound like human laughter or?
Not really. Sounds more like a pig laughter.
Laughter?
And you see the silhouette of a teeny guinea pig, brown with white stripes and sort of pearly black eyes, that like 20 meters already above you, right at the top of that cliff where you scrambled from. And
he's real, you know. He's real. He's real.
Who's real?
You know who. You know who. Captain himself.
Captain Jaguar.
Captain Jaguar is real. One way ticket for you, one way only.
Well, can't wait to meet him. So far, we've only met his pets.
Mistake me no pet. Mistake me man. Me man.
and he just takes off. He's gone. Disappears from the edge of that.
I guess we don't want to go back up there. We want to get into the jungle, so
Yeah.
just keep on still shouting, Pat, Pat.
Oh yes.
Did we get any answers back from Pater?
So far, no. Nothing. You see kind of like the track where he fell and tumbled down. You see a couple twigs and branches broken and stuff. As far as you go, that's all you can find.
But there's still tracks to follow. Or...
Oh, you find a flintlock pistol of his.
I pick it up.
Okay. It's primed and loaded.
But then do we see any kind of like tracks to follow, or are we just blindly going down there?
It's jungle, like next level. It's not even the jungle you've experienced below on the western side, the western part of the island. This is just entanglement. A maze of lianas, roots protruding, going up, making arches, disproportionate, entangled, and sort of like further down you go, the more chilly it gets, and the more noisy. You can hear the roar of waterfalls coming from various different directions. Everything, all sounds echo, teeming with life. Insects crawling everywhere, centipedes, like gigantic centipedes, like you're just trying to, you feel like an insect yourself in this. No sign of
Can
patch.
we make a fire?
You want to make a fire?
Yeah, so we can make a torch or something.
Okay.
I guess we don't have torches anymore, but
Can make one out of wood or something.
Okay.
and maybe your clothes, you don't need them, your coral.
Yeah.
Okay. And use that to make a torch.
Yeah.
You try.
Yeah.
You start to hack at one of those woody liana, sort of like, you know, this heavy what's the name, ivy kind of like, and the thing sort of like just reacts like as if it was like some kind of snakes. It goes like sort of moves, and there's this hiss in the air suddenly. and you the fronts of the trees, the canopy go.
I feel like this is some kind of haunted or cursed jungle, Captain. So maybe we shouldn't touch the trees. We should just try to
Okay.
go through it. Now, we can still go further. I'm just thinking at some point, if we get desperate to find Pat, we can try to use this compass I have. It could point to him.
Nice. Yeah. Remember your your gear and stuff. Nice idea.
Do you want me to use the compass already, or should we just walk a bit further, try to see if we find him?
Use the compass.
Okay, then I'll try to use the relic.
Okay. Okay, you can use it tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah. And then, yeah. And then it's 1 plus spirit round. I have 0 spirit, so 1 round. So it only like briefly indicates that station, not permanent.
Imagine that you're facing east, right? Dead,
Yeah.
heading dead towards the center of that crater, that ball of life, of lush jungle. That points just like maybe 10 degrees south east for a minute, and then it goes again. And when it loses anchor, loses attraction, its magnetism towards that thought of Pat the pirate, a roar like you've never heard of, a gigantic beastly roar echoes through the entire jungle. The whole of this country, this land, just shuts down off into a quiet, deadly silence, where echoes for minutes just the terrifying roar of some kind of feline.
Might it be a jaguar?
Captain Jaguar.
I guess we just hush as well and wait for the noise to come back to the jungle before, or at least I do that
Yes,
before moving, you know.
the whole court of animals and plants is just beginning to recuperate from that shock, and the thought as well begins to lift off. The thought of it, the memory of that, the harshness and just the unworldliness of that sound just starts to go away, and you continue, you make progress down and down and down. And you have to go, it's not just like you go straight south, southeast, east, southeast. It's you go in zigzag and up and down. It's ravine, crevices, holes, sinkholes. You have to find your way. You find cliffs. You go around. You go down in zigzags. It's a maze. Everyone, you're walking along one of those ravines. There is a crevice just rushing down like near you, and there's just this half a meter wide sort of natural pathway, and you think there is a way out of this. There needs to be an agility roll at this point from the two of you. And sure enough, you two slip, trip, lose balance, and you tumble down, and you go down that wet, moisty ground, this soil which is half mud, half humus. Is just, and you go like from root to root. You bounce on on trunks and boughs and lianas, and you try to catch something, blah, it breaks, boom, blah, boom, blah. The two of you roll for toughness. Okay. Captain FitzRalph, just this coral body of yours is you lose bits of coral, you know, like you kind of like parts of you just break, explode, shatter. But you feel like you are in a vessel. You feel like your head is attached to something much more ancient than this forest, than this island. You feel like this bit of coral body that you're inhabiting it is your host, and you don't feel touched, you don't feel damaged, you don't feel hurt. Although parts of your body are just shattered, and you end up just crashing on a rock. Whereas Raphe, you're just scorched and scratched and bruised, and you end up face first into a tree trunk. You lose 1d6 point of HP, Raphe. Not too bad. You lost sight of each other.
I start shouting, Captain, where are you?
Captain, you can hear his voice.
Where are you?
Yeah,
I go toward him.
you hear each other. You find each other.
Do you answer back or do you just come? Okay.
I come.
Good. Hey, Captain. I thought I had lost you for a sec.
You see that bits of the coral and stuff. You know, he had protruding stuff. You know, he was a piece of art. Yeah. Now it's completely broken. He looks damaged, and you're a wild man now. You know, you just all bruised. You have like bits and twigs and leaves and everything. You have mud in the nose. You look like a commando.
I guess I try to swipe the dust a bit from the shoulder, but probably I still stay very dirty.
Can I use a ritual to bring him back?
You wanna fix him already? He isn't in a bad shape, is he?
Oh, he's not in the back?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like a Boy Scout, but he'll get over it.
Okay.
Do you want the remaining meat? Because you're not doing so well.
I feel good.
You feel good. You have 5 HP.
What?
Are you sure you're feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
All right. You're the captain.
Yeah, 5 HP. It's yeah. One mistake, maybe the last. Just saying. Yeah?
Oh, you have more rations?
Take my food.
Okay, I have 1 ration.
You can heal D4.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you see that background image?
Yeah.
Good. The two of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So this is it. This is filled with scents, flowers you've never seen anywhere else, birds you've never could even imagine there were birds this beautiful or this weird looking. dancing, doing weird, curtsy and stuff. Snakes of all colors with, painted with weird patterns. All sorts of wild porks and monkeys. And again, you, more than ever, you just feel like an insect. In the memory of that roar, Captain Jaguar fills the air. What time could it be? I think it's mid-afternoon. Yeah, I think it's mid-afternoon at this point.
Are we at where the X is?
Exit?
No, the X, where the treasure is.
There's no X though, right?
Now, the moon, as it appeared when you aligned the map with the constellation, the moon showed up possibly on the map in the middle of the horseshoe of the mountain. The moon showed as big as the entire crater. So there's no like pinpoint location where you think you should be heading to. You know that you're broadly in the area that was indicated by the moon.
Let's go to the center of the crater, and if we can, let's find Pat on the way.
Okay.
You say that?
Can we start digging?
Yes. Spades? Anyone? No.
What?
You gonna treasure hunt without a spade?
He has one.
Oh, you do?
Captain has one. It's a shovel, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, wow. Okay. Pro. Respect. I mean,
Can I roll it?
you have a shovel, you're rich. As if. It's just, yeah. It's worth the treasure.
You just start digging randomly in the jungle, or
Yeah. So you do?
No, one person dig and one person watch.
Okay.
I'll do the watching.
Okay.
Okay, I'll dig.
You dig. There's seawater coming out, separating from your whole construction. Some
Seawater,
form of
interesting.
sweat. If a zombie head could sweat, you are that. You sweat and you exude that smell of undead seafood. And a host of mosquitoes starts to form around the two of you and start to peck. Peck. It just starts to be too much. Like they're more than midges. It's not just midges. It's just proper, kamikaze mosquitoes. And they sting bad. They sting and they stink.
Captain, should we try to move forward?
Yeah, I guess so.
Trying to hit myself at the same time.
Yeah, we should move forward.
Do you have it? Please. I mean, coming. So you dig, Captain. You dig. And it's a pain to dig there because it's not like it's not like your Londonian lawn. It's muddy. It's unresponsive soil. It's filled with inappropriate rocks and roots. Your shovel just gets half damaged in the process because you had to use it to hack and chop through stuff to dig below and stuff, make room. You have to pull those. It's just an inferno. Digging through that leads nowhere, and you dug for half an hour for nothing.
I stop digging.
Okay, what do you say? Did
I'll
you?
stop digging.
Yeah. What? Any comment?
It's not here. We'll go somewhere else, I guess.
It was worth a try, Captain.
The
So
two
I
of
guess
you
I'm still hitting myself to
Yeah.
get the mosquitoes away.
roll for toughness, please. The two of you. Okay. Some cold sweat, like a bit of a feverish, feeling starts to hang. Like you kind of like feel pain in your bone, like lightnings, like zip, or a shiver. Something is brooding, in your system. And that even you, Captain, that immunitary system is under strain. You go down, you continue south, east, southeast, east, or whatnot, 10 degrees south toward the east, down a ravine, crevices, sinkhole going around, swamps. Those trees, the further down you go, just further out of proportions. Those. It's like Amazonia down here. It's not the Caribbean. It's just Amazonia. Those tree trunks are just gigantic. You see like hosts of, monkey tribes. Just sprawling the upper stories of that jungle. You see boas and whatnot, humongous serpents and snakes. You're soaked. You both are irrecognizable. You just look like two commando, completely like just dark, littered with mud and leaves and whatnot. Your skin, Raphe, is just it's just plummeted. You bristle with it forms those what like mosquito bites everywhere. Let's have the two of you roll for spirit. Just a good old sort of morale test. Woo! Okay.
Yeah, I'm motivated by the treasure.
Yeah. Okay, you have that treasure in your mind. You just cling on that thought, and all of a sudden you find yourself alone. You look back. Why can't we see Captain FitzRalph right behind Mr. Three Gates? Where is FitzRalph? He lost his You lost it. Something is wrong, man. This forest is too much. Are you made? You're a coral being now. Are you made for the jungle? What's wrong? What's going on in Captain FitzRalph's mind? There is some despair. Tell us, Paras. Where are
He
you?
longs for home. He's in the middle of the jungle. He longs for home. He just wants to get out of here and wants to go home.
And where did you cove yourself in? Where did you took refuge for a moment? Because he's looking for you.
Just a few paces behind him.
Okay. You're just straggling behind, just looking down. And you see this is not the captain you knew. Say again, please, Paras.
I tried to.
wanting to be human again.
That's what you see, Raphe. You just had the idea, like what you're gonna do with the treasure. I don't know. You turn to tell him something, and you see he's completely broken.
Yeah. I realized that he's, broken there, shaken. So I try to shake him up and tell him like, come on, Captain, let's get this treasure. Once we have it, we can leave this place. Just a few more hours of walking and we should get there. I can feel it. We're getting close.
Okay,
That sounds like
let's go.
Okay.
Let's get this and be over with.
You okay, Captain?
Yeah,
Can you continue?
I'll continue.
The slope, the angle of that slope just steady down, and there is no more ravines or crevices or it's becoming more and more swampy and leveled. Although you can still have a feeling for somewhat, where it's headed towards the center. But you're getting closer. You're really getting closer at this point. But you're going to be met with a large swampy area. And it seems just to sprawl forever. And it's exactly the way towards where the compass pointed, unfortunately.
Can we still shout for Pat a bit? Seeing if he can hear us, if he's still around.
Just
Do we get
Macau,
any answers? Or...
parrots, monkeys. Do you push?
Captain.
Do you push on through the swamp?
Yeah,
What time is it now?
It's getting late.
the rest of us.
It's getting dark.
Should we spend the night here, Captain, or do you want to walk through the night?
Walk through the night.
No risks.
I suspect Pat is Captain Jaguar,
Yeah, do you want to push? Try to rescue Pat? Let's do it.
Yeah. I suspect he's Captain Jaguar,
He is? No, I don't think so.
Amazing.
Maybe.
I don't think he is.
And so
he was
you
with us on the boat. Captain Jaguar was stuck on this island.
Maybe he's coming back for his own treasure. He doesn't need someone. He has a crew to lead them there.
No, if he was Captain Jaguar, he wouldn't have needed the map. Come on, let's walk through them.
It's really
Okay.
twilight at this point. No sky, of course. Just the buzz of this night, this evening time. Like possibly the most noisy environment you could find yourself in, with just the buzz of all those insects crawling up as the temperature goes further down. It's even cooler than it was. And just for a moment, there was it echoes really far. You have a feeling this swamp will be forever, and you just tramp through this. It's heavy, it's sticky. And it's almost pitch dark. You don't have a torch anymore. Did you make another one?
Mm-hmm.
No
No,
torch.
it's just a jungle. No.
Mhm. What you see basically is shades of dark phthalo green and black. And you can definitely see, you hear stack. Roll. You hear something and you see a shape. It doesn't run like it it runs like a biped. It makes the sound of a biped. Roll for what is it in this game? Presence? Yeah. Presence. Roll presence, please.
Oops. I hate twice. Sorry.
Captain. Raphe, you just see a shape. You think, wow, man, people run like that, but where is it? What's up? Maybe another mosquito or something, bothers you, a crawler going into your armpits, whatnot, something in your nose, you're distracted, all the two of you, are just struggling with the environment. And you lose track of that, and you just lose attention, you're just distracted completely, Raphe. But, Captain, you see clearly the shape of a humanoid. It's a flat, dark shadow walking against a twilight phthalo green background. And it's just like a gazelle, like a very agile individual. It's just a black shape in the night. Zups goes away.
Ready my pistol.
Okay. Pistol is ready.
I still have this pistol. Pat's pistol. I have it.
You do, yeah. So you have your normal. You have the Pat's flintlock pistol, plus your relic. Yeah. You have both.
I shoot Pat's pistol at that thing.
Okay, good. Of course, echoing nightlife, just, response. Stuff going between your legs under the water. Not really sure what's happening. Nothing much beyond that.
Can I go toward it?
Okay.
Yeah, I advance toward it.
Okay.
I guess I have no idea what's happening, but I'm just following you.
Sure.
Why did you shoot, Captain?
It could be something. It could be the Captain Jaguar's ghost or something.
I guess I have my...
It was too agile for Pat, It's too agile to be Pat,
Yeah. I guess I have my musket in hand just in case, because I'm a bit worried. I haven't seen anything. I have no idea what's going on, so just following the captain.
Captain, do you reload? Thank you, GM.
No, I have my rapier. I'm ready to.
Okay, you do not reload. Okay.
Can you even reload?
Yeah.
Like,
Raphe.
do you have bullets or anything?
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one bullet in the pistol. You do.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't
That
have.
was Pat's pistol.
Yeah, but
I
it
have
was.
some, but I don't.
Yeah, you have 9 shots. Raphe has 9 shots left, and you're out of ammunition, Captain FitzRalph. Roll a d6 for me, Raphe, please.
Yeah, D6.
Yeah, just like that. Okay. You advance. It's just really like intuition at this point. You just see shades of black against darker background. And you arrive near that big tree. And you see, I would say, I don't know, 3 stories high, at the equivalent, like, let's say, I don't know, 9-12 meters up that tree. You see a faint glimmer of light, like lampions of sorts, hanging in the branches up there.
You know what that is, Captain?
And head toward it.
You want to climb up the tree?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll climb the tree. You just cover me.
Okay.
All right. You approach the trunk of that tree. You find lianas, local ivy, earth roots. You help yourself with, find purchase here and there, and track yourself up. Climb. It's just proper climbing from one sort of branch to another. Roll for agility, please, Captain. And you see those glimmers. They're actually proper lampions, surrounded by flies. And you make it up there, and you see there is a platform. And you approach from below. You see that you're just in fact climbing beside a ladder. You hop on that ladder, I presume, and find your way further up a couple meters, and soon you're on top of a platform in front of what you nearly have your back to it now. It's a tree house.
Go in the treehouse.
You make a single move. Roll for presence. Raphe, you look down, you just see darkness, you see the glimmer of the couple lampions in the middle of the foliage. You've completely lost track of him. Captain FitzRalph, you just as you just stepped on that platform, you're just about to go around the trunk of whatnot, that balcony, to look for an ingress, ingress, and you hear, and you feel the cold iron of the muzzle of a gun touching your neck.
You move one step, blow your head off, you monster.
Just hear that voice from behind you. What do you do, Captain?
Turn around.
Slowly now. Slowly.
And you hear a parrot echoing that voice.
Slowly now, motherfucker. Just shut up, you. Fucking Flint. Just like I said.
And he looks at you. You see there is the pale, just the pale light of a couple lampions here and there. They're dispatched around this story of this level of the tree, dispatched here and there, strewn between the branches. A couple lampions here and there, and there's this kind of orangey twilight hanging in the air, this musty, murky air. And you turn around, you see him. You wouldn't know what age is he. He could be bearded man, ginger, with like some tufts of white hair, aging visibly, but maybe older than he is truly, or I don't know, or maybe younger, maybe he's ageless, I don't know. You can't really figure out how old that person is. He's a male with a big beard, but just eyes so scared and intrigued at the same time. And he looks at you like with curiosity, just making, making the sum of you sort of like, okay, we have this, where, he's kind of like, as if like a zoologist would do, or some kind of like, a naturalist would watch a new finding,
I see. Not a step further in now. No move. Stop. Right. Still. Don't move an inch. Blow your head off, freaking monster.
He approaches you, he thinks his teeth are just it's just no comment. He comes really close to you with crazed eyes. He has green eyes, and he puts his flintlock onto your temple.
What's your name, pal?
Peter.
Don't lie to me.
Peter.
That's come back down there. Who's that?
That's Raphe.
Don't lie to me.
That's Raphe. He's my friend.
Thingies like you don't have friends. Only
I was
expendables.
once a man too. Okay?
You talk weird. English not proper.
I guess by that point, it's been a long time I haven't seen the captain, so I tried to call for him, like, Captain, is everything okay up there?
Yeah, come up. We found someone.
He's confused.
How do I come up? Do I climb? Yeah,
You can climb up the tree.
okay. I'll give it a go.
I'm sorry,
Are
but
you sure you want me to come?
this is my place. I am the host here, you're the guest. You should wait for my consent. What the fuck
Sorry,
are you?
mister.
This crazed man. You begin to climb.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if the guy has a gun pointed to the captain and doesn't want me to,
You don't see that.
like, I don't know if I can see that from where you are. Yeah, where I am. Well, I don't know. I guess if the captain asked me to climb, I try to climb. Yeah.
Okay. A moment later, the two of you are on that balcony of sorts, surrounding that wooden house, and the man just all of a sudden just mechanically just holster his flintlock, lights an extra lantern, and you can see that you're surrounded by dozens of bamboo cages, bird cages, with sleeping paradise birds and all sorts of little birds inside. There is also like possibly 30 to 50 monkeys of all sorts, magnificent, little beasts from up close, all cuddled together, sleeping here and there in the boughs and the branches. And this hut is there built between the tree trunks.
Ah, come in, I guess. Make yourself home. Don't go too far too quickly, huh? Don't touch anything. Please. Welcome to my
I'm sorry,
domain.
mister, but what's your name?
I am God.
God. Should we refer to you as God?
Yes. Himself.
All right.
No need to pray or to bow. I'm a cool God.
Thank God.
I'm an easygoing God.
So I guess we get in the
Yeah, it's just a
the
shack.
place.
This old table made of assembled branches and bamboos and stools and whatnot. Everything. There's no shelves or sort possibly an old remnant of a chest or some kind of boxes and cases here and there. Most of the stuff is hanging. An old pair of scissors, a broken mirror, old, I don't know, mostly charms and bell, I don't know, belts, hanging belts with drying grasses and drying herbs and loads of weird fruits. There is even a jar with some pickle in there. Make an awareness.
Hey, God.
Say?
Okay. I just wanted to ask God how long he's been on this island.
Okay, we'll go into the chat just after this presence check from the two of you, please. Okay. Captain FitzRalph, you just absorbed in taking the scene in and looking at all those little charms and whatnot, the herbs, the bird cages, whatnot. And Gates, you look at this makeshift table in the middle of it, and you see there lying a dagger made of bone. Carved bone dagger with some stuff, carved symbols, runes carved on it. It lays on the table.
I've been here forever. Love it here. Isn't it beautiful? Listen. Just listen. Who wants to go away? This place is the world. And I am God here.
There's no place like home, right?
Yes. Particularly when you are God. When you rule. Well, almost. I mean, practically. Yeah, as if. Just, it's all is good.
You know what's up with this weird storm that surrounds the island?
What storm? What you're talking about? This? Well, you probably noticed this is a bit of a cursed place now.
I was just wondering if you were like aware of the curse, if you knew like what was causing it, or if you were, causing it yourself.
My powers don't extend as far as this. I wish could have something to do with the storm. Even if I wanted to go, I could even open the door for a bit and, have some company from time to time. But maybe I wouldn't in fact want that. I'm not sure. But when there is a god,
Is anybody else?
there is a devil. And he's
Yeah,
the one
that was my
ruling
next
the place.
question.
Yes.
Is anybody else living on this island?
Oh, yes. But you know his name. Oh, you know him already, yes. You know his name.
Mr. Jaguar, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Captain Jaguar.
Do you know him personally?
I'm trying just to stay at a safe distance, let's say. Not to intervene too much into his devilish ways. I mean, you don't want to cross the guy.
And suddenly you hear.
You have anything to,
Oh, say yeah, please, Paras.
you have anything to drink?
Say again, clearly, please.
You have anything to drink?
You want a drink?
Drink like rum or
Rum? Nah. Please, no.
okay.
No, never. Never again. No. Rum. Want to make a pirate of me again? Never. Not gonna happen.
At this point, there's this raw, sarcastic laughter.
He was never a pirate. A pirate? You kidding?
And you see the shape, sliding shape of a monkey. Same monkey, talking monkey that you've met a couple days back. Same talking guy.
This guy was never a pirate. You called this a pirate?
I'm just asking God if all these talking animals are his. Because we've met a few around.
Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Nah, they're just lost souls. They don't know what they're talking about. We don't know.
Answers the monkey.
You're the last one here. Huh? You traitor. You traitor.
So you guys know each other. What's your story?
You're asking too much question, too many, too quick. You're no good. You're no good guest. You leave now. Leave.
And suddenly you
Sorry,
hear,
God.
and in the corner, you can see Pat the pirate, just scuttle, like. And he's naked, and he's covered in mud. This black mud.
You stay here.
And he kicks him like.
Stay here, Damo.
Very good. This is our friend. Could we take him back, please?
This is not friend. This is bad. He has the devil in him. He brings death.
What do you mean by the devil?
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Nah.
Can I take him back with me, the Pat the pirate?
What are you doing? He's my prize. I found the thing. His spirit is gone. If you fall sick in here, you know about yourself. You should be careful. Don't touch this guy. This thing.
Can we talk with him or not?
Pat is feverish, hallucinating, just like, in pain.
He's done
I
for.
don't
He's
have
done
any-
for.
Says the monkey.
You shut up. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know. I know very well. Goodbye. Farewell.
And the monkey's off.
What do we do, Captain? Do we get
Can we
back
rescue?
with us, or- Well, if God let us, leave his place
Okay.
with Pat, then yes, let's do it.
Mr. God, can we rest here?
What are you after? What do you want? Why are you here?
Well,
We just got lost.
Oops. Too bad. Too bad you found yourself in paradise. Why would you want to go back? You're not lost. You just found it. You just found paradise. No one is lost here.
regardless,
Say?
Pat is our crewmate, so could we just take him back, please?
He's not Pat anymore. You don't know. Oh, you don't. Tomorrow we have to bring him to the well of all life. To the well of youth, like I call it. Anyway, he has to go down the well. If he is to recuperate. If he is to become himself. But this is not Pat, whatever you call it. This is the thing.
So where's this well you speak of?
It is where the moon shines. It is where gold twinkles in your brain. It is what you are here for. I know very well.
Would you
No
add-
one is lost here. They all come for the same reason.
Would you allow us to come with you so we can heal Pat?
Yes. Yes. You have to see that well.
Can you lead us to the well?
We'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Okay.
I think we're better off now. Have a bit of music, don't we?
You play.
Oh, I do.
He pulls a concertina from nowhere and he starts to play. And sing an old Londonian sailor song. Like outdated. Then he switched to Irish. He sings in Gaelic. Songs from Cork, Galway, Dublin. Then he switched to Scottish. He seems to speak quite a few languages and know a few songs from around.
How old are you, God?
The 1,000 silver question. I don't know, boy. I'm just a god now. Who cares? I'm immortal. I hope. All is well. In the well.
I guess I'm just sitting there in his weird tree house and just wondering what's going on.
Go to sleep now?
Yes? It's not even dawn, but you can see there's this gray hue in the air, and you can see shapes around as you both are woken up. Everybody is woken up by big dangling of bells and charms just moving. Just there is some sort of like as in an alarm has been triggered off. God is startled and jumps on his feet. He's barefoot. And goes out in a fury. He grabs his the dagger that was laying on the table.
Go away! Away! I told you! They're not yours! Yay! They're nothing to do with you!
And you hear monkeys, you hear birds cackling, the whole menagerie of his, because he's surrounded by dozens of birds and families of monkeys that are dwelling around and that are his family now. And he exits the shack. What do you do?
Exhibition.
Yeah. Just wondering what's going on. Like, I guess he's not answering. He's just running after.
You go after him. You arrive on the platform. You see you're a good 15 meters above that swamp. Below, still like billowing fog underneath. The jungle is half asleep, half awake, and there is this cacophony around you. All the birds in all those cages, and the monkeys they're all shouting, crying, cawking, and you see he points like towards like yeah, with his dagger at a particular parrot that is fleeting, away. And you see not far as well, jumping from branch to branch, that monkey, that talking monkey from yesterday that you recognize.
Never leave me away!
Just oath and curses and stuff.
Oh my God! Shut up! Quiet!
And he makes quiet and stuff.
Oh, are we ready to go? Morning. And a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But what's going on?
They were just on loose souls, and it's just people. Couple guests here and there is nice, but those guys, just rotting spirits and just nagging at me like to steal my life from me. Don't mind them. Don't mind them.
I mean, I guess we trust you.
Okay. Let's just get this ritual over with.
All right, I guess you're gonna have to carry your friend, because I'm an old man. So I'll see you downstairs.
Okay.
And he begins to go down the ladder. He sheathes it. He just belts his dagger, his bone carved dagger, and agile like a monkey, just goes down. He knows every branch, every boughs. And you're left on the platform near that shack where Pat the pirate is still sort of like cuddled to himself in the corner of that shack.
Pick up, Pat. I pick him up.
Okay. He's that mud on that covers his entirely naked body is half dry, still not so dry, so it's kind of like slippery. It's a bit of a mess to get hold of him steady.
You need help, Captain?
Are you washing? Are you washing?
Do we have time to wash him?
You begin to wash it?
Yeah.
Okay, you do. You get rid of most of that dirt covering his body. he looks still very. He looks like a golden bronze. You know, his skin comes out. You know, through the mixture covering his body, but his. Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, let's say that you find a way to put him up. He barely stands up. You know, it's just his knees are just not operational at all. I'll have you somewhat, you know, struggle to climb down that ladder. It's going to be just, yeah, but you'll make it down. Yeah, let's fast forward to the four of you trudging through that swamp, and a few hours later. You make a sort of a stop as Pat is really not feeling well, and you're having a moment, all of you to take a breath. Make a presence check, the two of you. Raphe, you go for a piss behind a tree trunk, and something lands on your shoulder.
Is it heavy or
It's
like a bird or?
It's a parrot. It's
Okay.
It's the talking parrot. You're out of sight.
Probably I'm startled.
Yeah. The thing just lands. You look at it like the thing just bounces
Yeah.
and lands back.
Shut up! Shut up! Quiet! Stupid!
What are you doing? What's going on? Leave me alone.
You're as good as dead. Like I said from the beginning. No kidding. Don't trust this. He's not a god. He's nobody.
And who are you?
I'm an old pal. I'm your best friend now. Trust me. Don't go.
So what would you have me do?
You want to be rich? Or you want to be like me?
I mean, rich sounds good, yeah? What do you recommend?
Don't fall for the well. That's not the way in. It's not the way in. What's going on here? Let's go. Patty's well now. He's rested.
Shouts God, the other side.
Shit.
And the parrot lives. Do you have a last question for him?
No, I just, try to join back the others.
Okay. Do you play any sort of game? Do you look normal?
I don't tell anything to anybody because I just think this parrot is bullshit.
Oh, okay. Sure enough. Not half an hour later, you arrive at a glade, which is weird enough in that jungle. You have not seen like such a feature many times. And just look like a normal glade, just with this kind of like oily grass everywhere and exotic flowers popping out. And in the middle of the glade, it's nearly like covered like like there's a bell of trees, like hanging over the top of that glade. And in the middle of it, there's a huge, humongous fig tree with large, big green leaves and big violet gray fruits.
This is it. This is the well.
Says God.
Okay. Pat,
But,
pat down the
Sorry.
well.
Oh,
but is it a well or is it a tree?
the two of you, please make a toughness roll as you took turn to carry Pat, the pirate. Toughness, please. Not. Oh yeah, good. Good. You both. Well, you're strained, you're exhausted, and stuff. Won't have any mechanical effect. You're just happy that you made it to that final spot.
This is it. This is the heart.
And he kind of turns around and starts a little dance.
We are here. We are here.
He shouts.
But yes, the well is right there.
He invites you. He waves and nudges.
Put Pat down the well, no?
Do you just throw him down the well or do you ask what to do first?
What do we do first? Put him down the well.
He nudges you towards the tree, and you see that large tree has such big roots that basically the trunk itself starts to those roots connects above ground. That forms sort of a cupola, a dome above a hole, which is 3 meters wide. About 4 yards wide. And just plummets down. There is just a sinkhole, just zoop, a column of emptiness plummeting down into the center of the earth. And it's just you see, you have it. And he goes,
Here. Off he goes.
Wait. How are we supposed to heal him if we're throwing him down into an abyss?
Don't ask. You'll piss him off. Off he goes. He'll come back. Come back. Brand new.
You sure about that, Captain?
I don't know. I mean, it's the only chance we have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any medication or anything with me, so
Yeah.
you were about to cut his throat a bit earlier, so you might as well throw him down the well.
The well of life. Look at this tree. It's all connected.
But how does he come back up if we throw him down there?
They always do.
Put him in the thing.
you two of you just pull the body of Pat the pirate, who's looking at you with the both of you like a. He alternates his look like, He seems like to be in this feverish, just bliss. It looks like, like just this naked, golden bronze man. And how does that look? Yeah, you drop him?
Yeah.
You drop him. And he falls with a smile. And you hear a thump. And you had not noticed until now. Roll for presence, the two of you. God had taken a couple of steps back and was looking at you, letting go of Pat's body into that hole between the big roots connecting to that massive trunk. You're underneath those roots and just hop, you just toss that body. You hear like and you kind of like, you realize that God is behind you, and he has a big bow, and he holds it like that, like he makes like a, I don't know, a 2-3 meters wide long branch out of nowhere, kind of like, and he goes like, and he just runs towards you and just tries to ram you, the both of you, into the hole. Roll for agility. What?
Oh.
Devil's Luck?
Can
Anyone?
Yeah, Devil's Luck. Yeah, I'll use mine. I'll reroll.
Yep.
I'll use the second one if that's okay. Is it allowed?
No, it's
you use
one
two?
only per roll.
Okay.
Captain? That's not enough. Would you like to reroll?
Okay. Devil's Luck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can reroll.
You can just put it down to 1 and then reroll.
The presence, right?
Agility.
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 Whoops. The two of you are rammed and hemmed over the edge of that hole, and you fall. And you land 12 meters below on a stone floor inside a large cave surrounded by columns. The walls are carved with ancient figures. The columns are carved with runic symbols. The hole is 12 meters above. There is 12 columns all around the circular room. Just like this happens, like you see yourself fall, like you see the roots of the fig trees are now connected to the roof of that room. And you fall, you see the 12 columns around, you see the carvings, and suddenly you hit the floor. Roll for toughness, the two of you.
Every time you fall, Captain, you roll a 20 on the toughness.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And a 12. Yeah. Mr. Three Gates. I'll give you D8. Yeah. D8 damage. Not too bad. You just clang your head against a stone floor. Everything goes black, red, and white, and just for a second, you open your eyes. You don't see nothing. Just the hole is there. There's the trees, those roots running along the. You're in this large circular room. The floor is paved with ancient tiles, more or less level, disconnected with moss and growth in between the tiles. the walls are all like faded out, carved friezes and tapestries depicting an ancient symbolic stuff. There's sort of like maybe a language, an alphabetic sort of like code into it all, but you can't recognize any of the signs. There are 12 massive columns, themselves carved with all sort of friezes, and that runs all the way up to the ceiling, 12 meters up high. Captain, you landed like a sack of stone, just right next to Pat, who is unconscious at your side, and just broken bits, of coral. But Mr. FitzRalph, you're good to go. You kneel, you stand up, you get a sense of the place. You see your friend, he's conscious. He landed next to you as well. You both landed in the middle of that room, and you see that the three of you are situated in the middle of. There's a big tile, a circular tile, a 3-meter round disc. That is the center tile on the floor, and you step back to have a look more at the pattern, the motif that are carved on this centerpiece that's covering the floor. It's a one piece of stone, and you see a big jaguar skull face, with open maw, fangs. And that will be today's session, I guess.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was really fun.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, it was very good.
Great.
Thank you.
Well, next week, final episode. You'll be rich one way or another, I hope. You'll find what you are looking for.
Rich or dead, right?
Yeah. Will you bring that treasure home? Will you find that treasure? Will you bring it home? Will Pat enjoy a little retirement somewhere? In Nassau?
You can see.
We shall see. All right, guys. Thank you very much.